वेलकम फ्रेंड्स। आइए मित्रों, आपका स्वागत है प्रेरणा की दुनिया में मिस्टर झा के साथ। आज का टॉपिक है आदमी कैसा होता है। अगर ऊपर से आप देखो, दो पैर, दो हाथ, शरीर और माथा, भीतर झांकने की कोशिश करो तो शायद नहीं पहचान पाओगे आदमी कैसा होता है। इसके अलग अलग नाम दिए गए हैं। विवेकशील प्राणी, दुनिया का सबसे खतरनाक प्राणी, नई नई चीजों को खोजने वाला प्राणी। लेकिन ढेर सारी बातें हैं जो बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं होता है। लेकिन क्या करेंगे, यह जीवन है। जीवन में दोनों ही चीजें साथ चलता है, नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव, या कह सकते हैं सकारात्मक और निषेधात्मक, लाइक दैट। इसी में जिंदगी को जीनी है। चलिए कल की घटना में का जिक्र मैं करता हूँ। इन दिनों मैं एक पार्क में जाता हूँ दिल्ली के, है ना। दुनिया भर की गंदगी भरी हुई है। कोशिश एक आरंभ किया हमने, थोड़ी सफाई का, कुछ लोग साथ में आया, लेकिन मैक्सिमम लोगों को कह सकते हैं उनको उससे कोई लेना देना नहीं, लेकिन कमेंट करने में उस्ताद है। मान के चलिए आप अगर उसको गार्बेज को आपने इकट्ठा किया, इकट्ठा करने के बाद अक्सर वो नहीं जलाया या उसको डिस्पोज नहीं किया तो वो उड़ के फिर वहीं चला जाता है। तो तत्काल साधन नहीं होने से उसे जला दिया जाता है, तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है उससे। अगर ऐसे भी तो आपको पॉल्यूशन होता, अगर आप गंदा फेंकते हो, उसमें खाना होता, ये होता, वो होता और गंद मारता है। तो एक देर सुनता रहा, अंत में उस व्यक्ति को मुझे कहना पड़ा, भाई साहब आप यहाँ आने का कष्ट ही क्यों कर रहे, इतने बड़े पार्क में कहीं और बैठ जाओ। दूसरी बात, अगर आपको लगता है यह गड़बड़ है तो कोई अच्छा सा विचार लेकर के मेरे पास आना, मैं आपके पीछे पीछे उड़ लूंगा। लेकिन नहीं, एक सीधा सा सवाल है, जो जैसा वैसे रहने दो। आप अच्छा बनाने के लिए क्यों भिड़े हो? और अच्छा खराब क्या होता है, ये तो जिंदगी का हिस्सा होता है। आप अच्छे भी हो, खराब भी हो, दोनों के पुतले हो। लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं कुंठा पाल के रखे हो अपने मन में कि मैं नहीं करता तो लोगों को भी क्यों करने दूंगा। आदमी कितने हिस्सों में बटा है, कहीं जात को लेकर, कहीं इलाका को लेकर, कहीं लंबाई को लेकर, कहीं चौड़ाई को लेकर, कहीं एजुकेशन को लेकर, कहीं कुछ को लेकर। इन सारी बातों को अगर मान के चलिए एक झटके के साथ अगर सरेंडर कर देते हैं तो आपका मिशन खत्म हो जाता है। लोगों को बोलने दो, अपनी काम करते जाओ। अभी हमने देखा है कि हो सकता है कल एक सज्जन ने पूछा मेरे से, सर व्हाट अबाउट दिस लीगल? Then I had to say to her that no need to think of legal, you simply just get a sort of form actually worth 20 rupee, or just one question worth 30 rupee. This is right to information. You just put the thing, what is the reason behind the garbage to be just thrown in the periphery of this, you can say to her that this garden. Certainly entire machinery will be just very much, you can say to her that active, and your problem will be done. This is the way to be just actually doing. Being a new in the field, maybe this type of approach if I take, maybe this type of initiative I take, maybe it will be really supposed to be a little bit somehow awkward. Let me take the situation, particularly in such a situation, to just know the thing, know the people, know the arena, and after that let the initiative be taken. But I find maybe a little bit, some person come, one or two. Yesterday I found two or three women were also joining the thing. So how can we say that all the men are worthless? No. All the men are not worthless. Some of them are really supposed to be good. They're at heart, and even you can say to that at language, or maybe in the atmosphere, maybe in the conversation, whatsoever things are there. Leave it. Now the question here is that the person after getting retirement, what should he do? Make their life to be really supposed to be of enjoyment, or make their life to be just guilt like anything? No, not like that. I simply want to say to that 70 years, 60 years, maybe 75 years, maybe 80 years. These years you did not actually pass by cutting the grass, but you simply made your hair to be just white. Getting a lot of experience, why don't you just give your experience to the very just coming generation? Certainly generation will be getting something beautiful, something you can say toward that healthy, and out of healthy our country will be just healthy one. It's not sure. What for you are becoming miserly? What for you are becoming somewhat confused? What for you are becoming confined to yourself? Why you are not coming forward to make the thing to be really supposed to holy? Not holy, it is really supposed to be holistic, it is really supposed to, you can say toward that humanistic, or you can say toward that this particular thing will lead to the world, not India, world to a right place. Person will forget backbiting, person will forget ill will, person will forget creating just piles of weapons, this and that, like that. I simply want to say toward that, whatever period we have got, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe 20 years, maybe 30 years, maybe 40 years, why don't you do the thing worthwhile? So that it will just create a smile and go mile and mile, and life will be really supposed to be worth living, not a hell but paradise on the earth itself. And I think it about that paradise is not actually in the building, paradise is not in the garden, paradise is in the mind, paradise is in the heart. If your heart is good, if your mind is good, and you find your soul is really supposed to be very close and it is consoling you to be a good human being, certainly that will lead to certain new generation towards the destination. That is you can say it about that wholesome and healthy, or maybe you can say it about wealthy too. I do think it about that. You must be agree with me. Whether you are agree or not, that doesn't matter at all. But this is the lifestyle. Before concluding, let me take you towards Israel. You must be knowing Israel and Jews. And German, they are actually getting some sort of enmity. And Jews was actually tolerating a lot of problem, you can see here. Once what happens to be some of the Jews were in captive. Another later German told it about that. You, all the Jews, take one thing and you go away from here. Everybody took some of the things, but one person was there. He simply took a handicapped father of his on the shoulder, and after that they started. Then that German is asking it out that, but for you are taking this particular man who is actually handicapped, and you are putting the man on the shoulder. This means simply to maybe his hand is handicapped, maybe his leg is not actually functioning. But his mind is functioning, he has got the experience, his experience will simply actually bring me to the status, to this situation that is beyond comparison, that is beyond, you can say it out the explanation. This is what I simply want to say it out that the you men, not to talk about politics, not to talk about certain person, you talk about certain thing that is creativity, out of which beauty can be created, and that beauty will be resonant one, that beauty will be really supposed to be radiating one, or maybe dazzling one, and person will get the real meaning of the life. And maybe any of the political party, any of the politicians, they are doing their business best to come to the chair. Why don't you do the business to bring the cheer on the face of the persons who are fearful, on the face of the persons who are downtrodden, on the face of the persons who are neglected in the society. This much. Thank you very much.